We talked to Eric a little bit ago. He talked about really bringing his film to life and inspiring younger boys that, hey, maybe they could pick up a movie camera one day. Talk a little bit about that message that comes across in the film.
Yeah, I always think that for me, I always told Eric if any young boy would see this movie and decide not to pick up a gun, then we'd done our job.
Talk a little bit about your involvement in this piece.
I was lucky to meet Eric Nazarian. He asked me to be part of the project, and I don't know, he just gave me this cool character named Sam. He's, as far as like what I got from the character, he was an example of generational violence and the aftermath.
What does it mean to you to have other young boys possibly viewing this film, especially as it's something that you really relate to?
I personally have a very troubled past. I was in prison for 11 years. I was tried as an adult at 16 years old, and I was sentenced to 12 years in prison. So for them to see me in a light as a human being, to see me from the past that I've come from, and to see me doing the work that I am right now, it shows them a different side of the world.
Talk to me a little bit about the inspiration behind it.
I always was passionate about cinema of the street stories like The Outsiders, Rumblefish. And so I wanted to tell a story about why do we expect young boys to shed blood to become men? And what are the problems of masculinity that we're teaching our society and our kids to do that is causing so much gun violence?
Talk to me a little bit about the message behind this film and what you're hoping to portray to audience members.
I think it's about the pitfalls of toxic masculinity. I think for me it's also a story about hope and wanting to be optimistic in a world that is like constantly pushing you down.
That's good. Well, Eric is trying to bring such a powerful message across through this film. What was it like working under his direction?
Eric Nazarian, he's one of the best filmmakers I've ever worked with. He knows cinematography, he knows the cameras, and he knows like poetry and filmmaking. And I know how much this movie means to him. It means the world to him. So I try to give my all, and just so we can give it to the people, you know what I'm saying?